There's a moment when you realize that everything you want is sitting on the other side of a single choice, and it's a choice that most people spend their entire lives running from. Pleasure gives you comfort. Pain gives you character, and you cannot have both. Every day you wake up, you make a silent choice. Do you choose what feels good right now, or will you sacrifice short-term pleasure and focus on working? Most people choose pleasure. Only a few choose pain. And that simple decision shapes everything. This video is for the few. For the ones who are chasing goals. For the ones who know they're capable of more. We live in a world that convinces you that pleasure is the goal. You're told that happiness is found in the path of least resistance. But here's the reality. Pleasure is a trap. Pleasure is the thing that feels good now, but steals from your future. It's the extra hour in bed, the skipped workout. Pleasure demands nothing. Pleasure requires nothing. But pleasure also gives nothing. Because pleasure doesn't change you. It keeps you exactly where you are. And if where you are isn't enough, pleasure won't save you. Now, let's talk about the other side. The side people try to avoid, and that is pain and discomfort. Not the pain of suffering that breaks you, but the pain of effort that builds you. The pain of discipline, the pain of sacrifice, the pain of choosing the harder path when the easy one is right in front of you. This pain is different. It's the pain of growth. The pain that transforms you from who you are into who you want to become. Pain teaches you. Pain strengthens you. It forces you to rise to a higher level. Anyone can choose pleasure, but only the committed choose pain. Only the hungry choose discipline. Only the future-focused choose discomfort today so that they can live with freedom tomorrow. Choosing the pain and discomfort now over immediate pleasure matters because success demands sacrifice. Achievement asks you to give up something now so you can gain something far greater later. Pain matters because pain creates discipline. Every time you do something you don't feel like doing, you train your mind to follow your purpose, not your mood. Pain builds resilience. When you push yourself, struggle becomes familiar. You stop fearing it. You stop running from it. And you become someone who cannot be broken easily. Pain gives you self-respect. When you choose discomfort on purpose, you develop a deeper respect for yourself. You stop losing trust in your ability to follow through. Pain brings results. Results don't come from comfort. They come from consistency, effort, repetition, and endurance. Pain is the price. And if you're willing to pay it, your future will reward you beyond anything pleasure could ever offer. But choosing pain isn't easy. It's a daily fight, a war between who you are and who you want to be. There's a voice inside you that wants comfort, a voice that wants ease, a voice that says, just rest today. Take it easy. You can start tomorrow. But there's another voice, a quieter voice, a voice most people never learn to listen to. The voice of your future, the voice of the person you want to become. And that voice says, you are capable of more. Your job, every single day, is to silence the voice of comfort and strengthen the voice of your future. Win this battle and you win the day. Win a few days and you win the week. Win a few weeks and you win the month. Win a few months and you win the year. So, how do you actually choose pain? How do you make the harder choice when the easier one feels so tempting? Start with building a clear vision. You can endure any amount of pain if you know what you're moving toward. Your vision is your anchor. Your vision is your why. Without a vision, pain feels pointless. But with a vision, pain feels necessary. Next, reduce the distance between decision and action. Don't negotiate with your feelings. Don't give yourself time to overthink. When you decide, act immediately. Hesitation is the door that pleasure walks through. One way to get started immediately is to embrace small daily discomforts. These might be things like cold showers, early mornings, longer work sessions, saying no to immediate gratification. Every uncomfortable decision is a vote for the future you. It's important to create routines that do the work for you. Discipline is hard at first, but once you build a routine, once you create structure, the hard things become automatic. Systems beat motivation, and structure beats emotion. So what happens if you keep choosing pain? What happens if you keep walking the hard path long after everyone else has quit? Well, you become a different person, a stronger person, a more focused, more capable, more disciplined version of yourself. You start making progress towards your goals. The goals that felt impossible become achievable. You stop being controlled by urges, impulses, and distractions. You gain power over your mind, your body, and your habits. You gain freedom. Not the freedom that comes from avoiding responsibility, but the freedom that comes from earning control. Control over your choices. Control over your direction. You start feeling fulfilled. There is nothing more fulfilling than knowing you paid the price, that you worked for it, that you earned it, that you didn't settle for comfort. Pleasure fades, but fulfillment lasts. So if you're watching this, if you feel the pull of something greater inside you, listen closely. You were not meant for an average life. You were not meant to stay comfortable. You were not meant to hide from pressure. You were built for more, built to endure, built to grow, built to choose the harder path because you know what's waiting for you on the other side. Choosing pain over pleasure doesn't make you weaker. It means you have purpose. Every hard choice you make is shaping you. Every disciplined moment is forging you. Every uncomfortable action is preparing you for the life you're meant to live. So keep going. Keep choosing the path that scares you. Keep choosing the path that challenges you. Keep choosing the path that demands more from you. Because the version of you you're becoming, the strong version, the focused version, is worth every moment of discomfort. Choose pain now, so you can live a life filled with purpose later. Your future self is waiting. Make them proud.